Welcome back. Hillary Clinton out with a new plan to crack down on what the Democrat nominee calls unjustified drug price hikes, basically drug price gouging. And it was sparked by the recent EpiPen controversy that started with Mylan. A central part of a new plan, a new federal watchdog unit advised by patient advocates to stop price hikes on drugs. This time threatening, though, to impose fines for perceived wrongdoers. So keep in mind, this isn't the first time Hillary Clinton has vowed to crack down on drug companies. She spoke out against Martin Shkreli. Remember him? He's a so-called former bad boy. He jacked up the price of that life-saving HIV drug 5,000% last year. But you know what? There's a lot of questions circling around Clinton's new idea. Who determines the penalties? Who are the bureaucrats who determine the fines? How much will the fines be? And could this new plan actually stop life-saving drugs? Joining me now to discuss, former staff aide to Robert Kennedy, Jeff Lederer, and Heat Street political editor Jillian Melchior. Jillian, let's lay it out first. What do you make of the Hillary Clinton's plan here?
Well, it's completely ineffective, and here's why. We have a bureaucracy that has essentially created a monopoly. So you've got all these people trying to come up with an EpiPen alternative. FDA makes it really hard to get approval for that. Now, you've got other countries where EpiPen's like 10 cents, where you can come up with alternate delivery devices. The rigid bureaucracy has stopped it. And now Hillary Clinton wants to create more bureaucracy. And we've got kids going to school with peanut allergies, hornet allergies. They're going to have a hard time getting the medicine that they need, and it's because of bureaucracy. So,
Jeff, what's happening here is to Jillian's point, and you see the EpiPen 2-pack. It costs $600 now, and this has been an ongoing story. Parents out there are scared. They're sending their kids to school. They can't afford the $600 price for the EpiPen 2-pack. They just can't, Jeff. And this expires after a year, so they have to keep buying new packs. Do you think that Hillary Clinton's plan could work in any way?
You know, I think that the role of any public official or anybody who has a public platform is really to shine a light on a subject and let the marketplace determine what the price should be or what the correct price should be.
Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about shining a light on things, though, you've got Jeffrey Manchin, the West Virginia Democrat, whose daughter heads this thing up. They're complaining.
Mylan, right?
Heads Mylan. And then you've got Mylan lobbying the FDA, pushing for it to delay because it wants a monopoly on this market. This is Democratic corruption through and through.
And also executive pay bonus, compensation went up over the years that they had to spend. There's Heather Bresch. She's the daughter of Senator Joe Manchin. Go ahead, Jeff.
I was on your station last week with Liz Clayman, as I started to tell you, and she had the foresight to shine a light on the EpiPen controversy and on Mylan in particular. And I remember the stock at that point was in the high 40s, close to $50. And the marketplace took a look at the EpiPen, what the company had done, and the stock closed under 40 today.
So, yeah, so it's under pressure. That's a good point, Jeff.
It's under a lot of pressure.
So, you know, what's going on, Jillian, you and I were talking about it. The FDA has yet to approve. I mean, there's generic drugs out there, but not the delivery syringe, right?
Yeah,
that's out there.
Correct.
That's the problem for parents out there. Go ahead.
That's correct. And there's actually one that was trying to get its way through the FDA. FDA is not transparent, which is another huge problem when you've got a life-saving drug like this. But they withdrew. And there's a lot of speculation that that's because the FDA has created far too many hurdles, made this way too difficult, and kids with allergies are paying the price.
It's a simple drug. It's an adrenaline shot that costs 3 cents, right?
Yeah, we get it for under a quarter in other countries.
We saw this with the HIV drugs, right? FDA stepped in the way.